not even started yet. Hey, Imogen. Good, good, good. So, we are live, and we're lively. So, there you go. Thank you. Welcome to Unity in the Seven Hills. It's great to see so many smiling faces, and I see yours out there too as well. Well, come on in, everybody. We're going to sing some songs. Let's stand and sing this morning. We've got some calling and responding as well. Oh, look at that. G-A. Here we go. Unity, 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 unity. We blind ourselves with who we might be. Our possibilities too bright for us to see. We blind ourselves with who we might be. Our possibilities too bright for us to see. Unity, 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 unity. We blind ourselves with who we might be. Our possibilities too bright for us to see. We blind ourselves with who we might be. Our possibilities too bright for us to see. Unity, 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 unity. Bring in the light and fill your soul. Together we'll all feel whole. Bring in the light and fill your soul. Together we'll all feel whole. Light, turn on the light. Click, turn on the light, turn on the light. Yeah, turn on the light, turn on the light. Click, turn on the light, turn on the light. Bring in the light and fill your soul. Together we'll all feel whole. Bring in the light and fill your soul. Together we'll all feel whole. Turn on the light, turn on the light. Click, turn on the light, turn on the light. Yeah, turn on the light, turn on the light. Click, turn on the light, turn on the light. Unity, 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 unity. Let's do that one more time. Unity, 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 unity. So the second one, getting ready for. Ready? Go for it. So I always think of a little bit of doo-wops for this one, so I've got my backing singing. Yeah. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3. Every day you shine brighter. You make this world a better place. I feel the love from your heart. I see the joy on your face. Every day you shine brighter. You make this world a better place. I feel the love from your heart. I see the joy on your face. Shine your light on everyone. Shine your light on me. Shine your light as bright as the sun. 'Cause this is where you're supposed to be. Every day you shine brighter. You make this world a better place. Woo! I feel the love from your heart. I see the joy on your face. Here we are, we're together. We're here in this wonderful place. Leave the cares of the week. Together we'll celebrate. Here we are, we're together. We're here in this wonderful place. Leave the cares of the week. Together we'll celebrate. Shine your light on everyone. joy on your face. Every day you shine brighter. You make this world a better place. I feel the love from your heart. I see the joy on your face. Shine your light on everyone. Shine your light on me. Shine your light as bright as the sun. 'Cause this is where you're supposed to be. Every day you shine brighter. You make this world a better place. I feel the love from your heart. I see the joy on your face. One more time. I feel the love from your heart. I see the joy on your face. Everybody's here now. Now the energy's really here in the room. All right, so this next one is a call and response. And you guys are going to go with I'm a Gene. I'm going to sing the first thing, and you just copy me. Did you lose yourself? One, two, three, four. I am a light.
I am a light.
I am a light.
I am a light.
In this world.
In this world.
In this world.
In this world.
I am a light.
I am a light.
I am a light.
I am a light.
In this world.
In this world.
In this world.
In this world.
This is the place.
This is the place.
This is the time.
This is the time.
Let it shine.
Let it shine.
Let it shine. I see the joy.
See the joy.
I see the joy.
I see the joy.
In this world.
In this world.
In this world.
In this world.
I see the joy.
I see the joy.
I see the joy.
I see the joy.
In this world.
In this world.
In this world.
In this world.
This is the place.
This is the place.
This is the time.
This is the time.
Let it shine.
Let it shine.
Let it shine. I live in love every day.
Live in love every day.
I 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 live in love every day.
Spreading peace along the way.
Spreading peace along the way.
Right time,
Right time.
right place.
Right place.
Live in love
Live in love.
every day. We are a light.
We are a light.
We are a light
We are a light.
in this world.
In this world.
In this world.
In this world.
We are a light.
We are
We are a light
a light.
in this world.
In this world.
In this world.
In this world.
This is the place.
This is the place.
This is the time.
This is the time.
Let it shine.
Let it shine.
Let it shine.
Let it shine.
This is the place.
This is the place.
This is the time.
This is the time.
Let it shine.
Let it shine.
Let it shine.
Let it shine.
This is the place.
This is the place.
This is the time.
This is the time.
Let it shine.
Let it shine.
Let it shine.
Let it shine.
Thank you, Eugene.
Cheers for them. Please be seated. Good morning, Unity in the Seven Hills. Let's start by blessing that Unity Christ candle with that great affirmation. There's only one presence and one power in the universe and in my life. God, the good, omnipotent. You know, as a minister, I get handed maybe 3 or 4 books a year of channeled by Spirit. When Susan Gallagher handed both Pamela Smith and me a copy of this, and Pamela and I didn't, we weren't conferring, but our reaction both was, this isn't powerful stuff. Really incredible, powerful stuff from Spirit. There are copies of it downstairs in the bookstore. Let me just, because I think it's so relevant to what we're going through. You turn on the news or whatever, and again, a lot of times Spirit refers to Susan as little one. Little one, your true nature is love. The filters that you acquire in your life and shape and have been shaped by your experience of the world allow you to see only a small portion of the universe. Your windows become very small and the glass dirty. Often there are boards on the window. The invitation from the universe is to take the boards off the windows and to let the light of love and abundance flood your existence. If you will consider the true nature of this life force, it is love, then you will begin to see that abundance, in whatever form it may take, is a manifestation of love. Opening your heart center creates an energetic shift in the cultural and planetary paradigm, and boy, do we need that. A shift to God-likeness and healing. Do not underestimate the immensity and magnitude of this power. Love created the world. It is love that will heal it. It is love that will heal it. Our kids last week, and you know what? A year ago, and I'm going to introduce Lauri Geist in a minute, we didn't have a youth and family ministry. Now the sounds of, it's like a Catholic church with the sounds of kids. Isn't that wonderful? Our kids last week made poppies. Poppies, beautiful poppies. Remember, started in World War I. And when you come up at the end, take those poppies into your mind. And I ask you also to pick up the globe that is in front of you. Let's go into prayer. Dear Spirit, there are wars in several places of the world. Apparent seeming lack. But as our co-founder of the Unity Movement, 𝔻𝕚𝕚, taught us, look beyond appearances. Look beyond appearances. Don't let the news of this world limit your consciousness. Know that the age of miracles is not past. Jesus said, all things are possible with God. And the Apostle Paul said, I can do all things through the Christ inside of me who strengthens me. This divine spark has been called by many different names. We call it the Christ, but it's been called Buddha nature, the Atman. Aldous Huxley called it the perennial philosophy, higher self, higher power. Know that this is the force of divine order and divine power and divine wisdom. At the end of this service, we are going to be singing a song which says, let there be peace on earth and let it begin with me. Dear Spirit, we may be small, but we are mighty. Let that presence of peace flow through us, peace and justice. And as Myrtle taught us so well, look beyond appearances. And for this and so much more, we say thank you and amen and amen. Ashe, ashe. If you're new to Unity in the Seven Hills or the Unity movement, I'm not going to ask you to stand up and, new people come, the first thing you do is have them stand up and embarrass them. I mean, I'm not going to ask that. But we do have a wonderful packet, which our greeters and I can give you, which really explains what the Unity movement is all about, what happens at Unity in the Seven Hills. Boy, oh boy, I mean, there is something going on here almost every day, which can really help your spiritual walk. And you've come here on a very, very special Sunday. We are so honored to have, I don't even want to call her a guest because, I mean, she's part of our family, Reverend Lauri Geis, who is going to be giving the message, the meditation. Lauri is the senior minister at Unity of Ocala, Florida. But more, in a way, more importantly to us, she is a person this community is called on many occasions. The last time she was here conducting these workshops, you guys decided to hire a minister. You guys also decided to form the Dream Team. And look what's happened in the last year. We felt it was really important to have Lauri come back to us because, so much positive has happened. The question is now, where do we go from here? What do we do with the Dream Team? What do we, what's the next, what's the next new adventure and stuff like that? So yesterday, Lauri held a wonderful workshop, which many of you I see in the room were there. After church, come on, join us downstairs for food and fellowship. Then we're going to continue the workshop. And it doesn't matter if you weren't here yesterday. Come on down, because we really honestly want to get your input on, where do we go from here? How do we build and continue building in this positive way? Each week, we talk about one of Unity's 5 basic principles. And this week, we are on the 5th principle, which is, quite frankly, you really got to put the, Mort Saul, the great comedian, said he would buy a copy of the world's great books and he would put them on his library shelf. He wasn't going to read them, but somehow through osmosis, it was going to seek into his, it doesn't, obviously it doesn't work that way. Or if you go to CVS or Walgreens or whatever, you get the medicine and you just put it in the medicine cabinet and you don't take it. It doesn't, unfortunately, it doesn't work that way. But the other thing, I don't know about you, sometimes when we are actually in the crisis du jour, we're in the backup on I-81, or somebody's not doing, they didn't get the memo to do it our way or whatever. The first thing that gets thrown out of the balloon, as it were, we forget spiritual principles. And so the 5th step really says, we got to work what we know to be spiritually true. What we know to be spiritually true. Let's say this unity principle. It's not enough to understand spiritual teachings. We must live the truth we know. We must live the truth we know. And progress, not perfection. There is a part where a lot of times Jesus supposedly said, be perfect as God's. And when I read that, I thought, oh my God, be perfect. But it looks like a better translation. Modern scholars are saying a better translation of that Greek is not be perfect, but be ripe. Be ripe as your Father is ripe, or as your Creator is ripe. And that when we can come into this ripeness and develop, we start finding, whoa, things which used to, really bug us, don't now. And intuitively, we start knowing how to handle situations which used to baffle us. And when that starts to happen, boy, oh boy, we start seeing the real power of that 5th principle in unity. And one of the things, wasn't here last time Lauri was here, but now it is. Youth and Family Ministries. Our kid program has really grown. Let's send them off. And they'll be back at the end of the service. And let's bless our youth together. You are a perfect child of God, and God and I love you just the way you are and wherever you are.
Let's stand and sing. Ready? 1, 2. This bright light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This bright light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This bright light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Let it shine one more time. This bright light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This bright light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This bright light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.
And be seated, please. Let's affirm our mission statement together. Unity in the Seven Hills is a vibrant, inclusive community that inspires individual spiritual growth through education, prayer, heart connection, and sacred service. And our vision statement, we are an inclusive community centered in spirit. We embrace our divine oneness, power, and purpose. The daily word today, it's a good one. Well, they always are, but in particular, the daily word today is faith. Faith. And the affirmation is faith heals, prospers, blesses, and sustains me. Sometimes I wish I had a way of looking into the future and knowing what to expect. But even though I cannot know how the future might unfold, I can still be prepared for it through the power of my faith. Having faith means I have unwavering fidelity to spiritual truth. My faith is my anchor, keeping me steady during shifting worldly circumstances and focused not on things of the world, but on the power of spirit. My faith keeps me steadfast in the midst of uncertainty, inventive when met with stagnation, and adaptable when faced with changing circumstances. I turn my attention to God and feel my soul illuminated by my belief that everything is working for good. I align with this truth and go forth, blessed by my faith. And Paul, as the Apostle Paul wrote in his second letter to the Corinthians, for we walk by faith, not by sight. We walk by faith, not by sight. Today's daily word is faith. And now we have some wonderful praise music by our incredible band.
Don't forget to caper. That was really a reminder for me. So this is a song, until Thursday I'd never heard it. Wednesday I'd never heard it with a band, so it's always nice to have, I get the opportunity to share this is an original song, share my music with you guys, but you get the fullness of a band as well, so yeah. Even the full moon has a dark side, where all the colors go away. The eye is captured by the bright light. My shadows have more to say. My shadows have more to say. My shadows have more to say. Without the dark, we would never see the stars. We would never see the stars. Never see the stars. Without the dark, we would never see the stars. We would never see the stars. Never see the stars. So I'll shine my light into the dark. Ooh, I'll shine my light into the dark. Ooh, I'll to see what's mine. There's a past I've not yet written. It's because of my darkness I shine. It's because of my darkness I shine. Because of my darkness I shine. Without the dark, we would never see the stars. We would never see the stars. Never see the stars. Without the dark, we would never see the stars. We would never see the stars. Never see the stars. So I'll shine, shine my light into the dark. Ooh, I'll shine, shine my light into the dark. Ooh, I'll shine, shine my light into the dark. Ooh, I'll shine, shine my light into the dark. There is a lost child in the nightmares, between the shadow and the soul. I reveal myself in thick skin layers. Beast and angel make a home. Beast and angel make a home. Beast and angel make a home. Without the dark, we would never see the stars. We would never see the stars. Never see the stars. Without the dark, we would never see the stars. We would never see the stars. Oh no, never see the stars. So I'll shine, shine my light into the dark. Ooh, I'll shine, shine my light into the dark. Ooh, I'll shine, shine my light into the dark. Whoa, go on and shine, shine your lights into the dark. Yeah, go on, shine. All of you shine, shine your light into the dark. Whoa, oh, and I'll shine, shine my light into the dark. Sing that with me now. Oh, I'll shine, shine my light into the dark. Sing it with me, come on. I'll shine, shine my light into the dark. Like you mean it, sing it, come on. I'll shine, shine my light into the dark. Yes, you will, yes, you will. Oh, shine, shine my light into the dark. Yeah, go on, shine, shine my light into the dark. Yes, you will. Go on, shine, shine your light into the dark. Go on and shine. Isn't it nice to have a band? Here's Lauri.
Wow. Wow. You guys. Ah. I'm fed. I don't know about y'all. Wow. You guys rock. That I just can't even. That needs to be Unity's theme song. That just hit me at my core. That was so beautiful. Thank you. Wow, this is fantastic. I am so I've always been impressed with y'all. You guys are something else, but where you are from where I came last time, thank you. Thank you. The whole Unity movement says, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my gosh. Such an example. I am dressed in traditional Hindu sari today from Punjabi. It is the 5th day of Diwali, which is the Hindu New Year. And so similar to Unity principles, I am fully embracing and honoring that rich tradition today. I love that unity honors all the paths of God. I love that not only do we honor, but we embrace and celebrate and observe the richness of our diversity, but also the similarities that overlap and are extremely powerful. And I love to draw, especially on those traditions that are thousands of years old and older than Christianity, to enrich our own journey. And, many years ago, when I first started studying unity, this was in the late 80s, maybe early 90s, and I remember attending a school for one of my kids' games. I think it was my daughter Lacey. I think it was a basketball or volleyball game away in another town, and it was in the gymnasium. It was a typical old school gymnasium, the big cavernous walls and ceilings and the heavy, heavy metal doors, and I got in, and the doors, and there's huge doors, and these particular doors had these glass columns down each side, and they had that reflective paint or peeling or something, sticky stuff on them that made them look like mirrors. And as I sat down, I couldn't take my eyes off this little girl. She was about this tall, maybe 4, maybe 5 years old. Gorgeous, strikingly gorgeous. She had this black hair that was so shiny and black it looked like velvet. And she had this lilac purple ribbon tied in her hair. And she had this white dress with ruffles, like Easter Sunday, ruffles with purple piping, purple dotted Swiss, these little white patent leather shoes. I'll never forget her with these ruffles and the purple piping and this purple sash around. I just couldn't take my eyes off her. I'm watching her. And she walks by that glass reflection, and she goes at herself. And she spins, and she twirls, and I'm just enamored by, she's in love with herself. She's just looking at the full glory. And I'm thinking, and before I even got the thought completely through my brain as to when do we lose that, I heard her mom probably say, "Maria, come sit down. Everybody's staring at you." I said, of course everybody's staring at her. She's fabulous. And it occurred to me, that's what God sees. Maria saw what God sees of her. It made me cry on the way home, thinking, when do we lose that? When does that happen? When do we start dummying down these children? Because we come into this planet Earth school, boot camp, whatever we want to call it, as perfect little packages in the perfect image of the Creator, the master creator of everything that's ever been created, ever, is now, and will be. In that image. Perfect. We're not born here as sinners. Miserable. Awful. On a track to hell. We're perfect little Marias that know who we are. If any of you have grandkids, they know who they are. What happens? Well, you're just not smart enough for the 3rd grade, so we're going to keep you here. Not quite fast enough to make the team. Pregnant in high school? Come on. Divorced? Lose your house? Lose your job? Addiction problems? Lose your husband? Lose your mind? Broken? Empty? Not rich enough? Not thin enough? Not fit in. Pretty soon you're so far away from that connection with God, you can't even see the line. But if you feel the distance between you and God has only grown greater, make no mistake about which one has moved. Make no mistake about which one of you has moved. And then if we're broken enough and enough shadows, I love that song, oh my God. It was all I could do to not cry when I got up here because that was really amazing. Oh, it just makes me think so much. In our brokenness, we start searching. In the emptiness in our soul, it's not the drugs we need or crave or the food or the approval. Myrtle had such a soft spot for people with addiction problems and founded so many organizations for them because she said, give me those addicted every day over someone complacent because they're hungry and they will grab it and they will grow. And so we do. We look for places, and if we're lucky enough, we stumble into a unity or a similar path. And we start working the principles. We start recognizing that there is no place God is not. God's not over there angry at me. I'm not over here angry. I might be a little angry at God still. That's okay. We go round and round. I don't mind. Everywhere possible, God is everywhere. In that beautiful child, sparkling eyes, in the sap in a maple tree, in the velvet rose petal. There's no place God is not. There's no place God is not. And the beauty of it is there's nothing you could ever say or do to keep the love of God from you. There is nothing you could ever do to keep the love of God from you. When we start practicing that first basic principle, everything becomes holy. Everything is holy. Every moment, every person. Then we begin to see the Christ in others. And we start believing it might be possible for us. And we are called to the light because of our darkness. We are called to the light. And we begin to pay mindful attention of the thoughts we're putting out. Scientists among us understand the power subatomically of what's happening to our thoughts. What we're putting out there comes back. Every thought we have, every word we speak, every action we make, and every feeling we have is a prayer. Everything is a prayer. What are you praying for? You can look around your life experience and see what you've been praying the universe for. Are you experiencing tiredness and sickness and lack? What are you putting out there? Are you engaging in conversations about how sick and tired you are? And what the next newest drug is? And what operation you're going to have? And what's going on? What's your experience? What is it you want to experience? We have control over what we're thinking, what we're speaking, how we're acting, and how we're feeling. Prayer and meditation. One of the most powerful tools that I learned coming to Unity was the difference first, the power of prayer in the effective prayer method of Myrtle, and the power of sitting still, shutting up, and listening. Prayer and meditation, everything we speak, everything we feel, every action we take is a prayer. And then giving ourselves time to become still, to open up and listen. And the more time we spend in the silence, in the quiet, going within in this inner landscape, the more we hear and know the way that God speaks to us, because God will speak through us in a language we can understand. It may not look like yours. I can't write those kind of songs. I don't have to. God speaks to me in a language I understand, in the way that I get it. And then, Reverend Rick said it so beautifully, it's not osmosis. It's not going to sit in the cupboard by itself. We've got to put, like the Shakers remind us, put feet on those prayers. Pray and move your feet. Pray and move your feet. I am so impressed with what you have done here, with what it feels. I mean, it's always felt like home to me, kind of, you know, in that way that's just so lovely and embracing and warm. But you guys are doing the work. You're doing the work. There are deep roots here, wise roots. And what's really impressive to me here is that you're calling on the elders that have held this place together for so many years to help lead the way. And you're all ready to dive in and do the beautiful, joyous work of showing up as the light of God, of shining your light so brightly that those around you can't help but shine too. Because I don't know about you, but never in my ministry years, for the last 25 plus years, has the world ever needed unity so much. Here we are. Here we are. So I hope you attend our conversation after service, because it's always a delightful conversation. And I took my daughter drove up here with me. She's a captain. She's been in Alaska on these great big cruise ships, and she's always such a joy to bring along because her adventures just fill me. But I laid out all of our charts that we did yesterday on the table of the place that we're staying, and she's going around the table going, "Oh, these guys got it going on." because you can just see shared values, core principles. You guys are on a mission. And it's a beautiful place to have that mission and minister. And what I'd like to leave with at this part of our service is this beautiful Diwali prayer. This is a time that the Hindu will honor their families, their communities. One of the traditions they have that is so powerful metaphysically because it lifts up the spirit of the feminine and the masculine together as one. On the fifth day, that celebration of the abundance they have and their sharing of it to the world, they send the brothers, fathers, sons, uncles, the males to those women who are single women, working women. That's it. I don't know why we say working woman. A woman is working constantly. There's no idle woman. They will go and particularly love and support the women at this time. It's just a complete balance. And I love and honor that. We do that naturally in unity. And just take this in with you as we honor all of God's creations in this spirit of Namaste. May the divine light of Diwali shine with peace, prosperity, happiness, and good health in all our lives. We pray that God Almighty, the Beneficent, shower the celestial blessings and prosperity on all alike. This celebration, let us change the trend and share our happiness and festival aura with the ones who are not as fortunate as we are. Wishing you all a very happy, prosperous, and environmentally friendly, they added that this year, Diwali to all. Namaste. Thank you for having me back.
Hey, don't forget to take your cape off. Hey. All right, so we're going to go into meditation now. And this is a song originally, let's say it's originally by the chorus from a song by India Irie, I Am Light. But there is no wrong way to sing it the way we do it. So it will probably morph and transform into other things, and you're welcome to sing along with me, and wherever you go, let that be the way. Could you get the light? I am light, I am light. I am light, I am light. I am light, I am light. I am light, I am light.
Oh, I need my glasses. I want to share, thank you, as our meditation, in the Spirit of the 12 Powers of Man by 𝔻𝕚𝕚. November represents the power of release, the disciple Thaddeus, and the woman of the chalice that represents release is Bathsheba. And I would like to go through the prayer of Bathsheba as our meditation. And so I invite you to get very comfortable in your chair. Take off anything from your lap that might distract you. Take in a nice deep cleansing breath. This will remind your cells to be open to release and renewal. Close your eyes if you like, and just let go. Let go of anything you may have brought into this sacred space with you, any worries, any busy thoughts, any heaviness. Let that go for now. This is your time with God. Your time to release and be open, empty to be filled. I invite you to journey deep within. Feel the beating of your heart. Become familiar with this inner terrain, this temple that houses the Spirit of God. Release, relax. Your body loves to become still, to replenish and rejuvenate, restore and heal. Open fully, like a wide open chalice, ready to receive the power and the glory, the guidance and the love, the energy of God within each cell, muscle, fiber of your being. Feel. Now in this moment, I close my eyes and I rest. Slowly, I ascend the stairway of my expectations to a higher place. The heavy burdens of unwanted responsibilities that I have carried, the non-necessities and leftovers of my outgrown choices, I leave behind. I close that door behind me. I step out onto the open threshold of quiet thought and open. The firmament of my mind is vast and starry, and in the twilight all is still and calm. The robe of yesterday I let slip from my shoulders and fall away. And I breathe deep, cleansing breaths. Here beneath the open sky, here I am, Lord, daughter of the promise, just as I am, uncovered before you, a vessel to your holy purpose. Now in this moment I am ready at last for the sevenfold cleansing of prayer. I enter the pool of quietude. I relax my body. I am immersed in the deep abiding spirit of peace. I am cleansed. I am renewed. I am baptized in the silence. I let go and I let God. I am the renunciation, the gentle spirit of release. Let us be still, and in the silence, listen, observe, feel the movement of God. as we continue to enjoy this holy, sacred reunion. We are reminded that we can return to this space anytime we need to be reminded of who we are, to whom we belong. And as we return, let us hold a sacred intention to be that light, to be the voice of God, the thoughts and mind of God, the hands and feet of God. And thank you, God. Thank you for this privilege and opportunity to know you more, to love you more, to serve you more. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. Amen. Amen. Amen.
The light of God surrounds us. I am the light of God. The love of God enfolds us. I am the love of God. The power of God protects us. I am the power of God. And the presence of God watches over us. I am the presence of God. Wherever I am, God is. Wherever I am, God is. Wherever I am, God is. And all is well. Let's stand and proclaim that truth. Light of God surrounds us. I am the light of God. Love of God enfolds us. I am the love of God. The power of God protects us. I am the power of God. And the presence of God watches over us. I am the presence of God. Wherever I am, God is. Wherever I am, God is. Wherever I am, God is. And all is well.
Please. You know, I think we've come a long way in the last year or two, and a key part of that has been Reverend Lauri. Reverend Lauri has brought so many incredible resources to us, and just the affirmative appreciation and inquiry that she has done in these discussions have really been so important. Why don't we just give her that great unity blessing? Reverend Lauri, we love you, we bless you, we appreciate you, and we behold the Christ in you. We truly do. Please, again, come downstairs, join us. It doesn't matter you weren't here Saturday. The discussion continues. How do we take it to the next level? I think is so important. I hope you will look at this as not announcements so much as resources to help you on your spiritual walk. To stay informed on all our events and classes, go to unityinthesevenhills.org, all one word, and you'll see, there is so much going on. We're looking for some volunteers to join our Sunday broadcast team. What we're putting out, I think, on the internet, I think is really first rate, but we need a few more people on the broadcast team. We're also looking for some, our youth and family ministries is growing leaps and bounds. We need some people to help Crystal in this work. You'll see sign-up sheets in the back. And we also have one more other desire for volunteers. We're looking for 2 new volunteers for prayer chaplain service. This is really, Unity started out as a prayer ministry, and prayer is at the center and heart of the Unity movement. Really, we are seeing 2 wonderful new prayer chaplains coming forward. Seek guidance if you are one of them. We're also have an opportunity with our great partner, Food Not Bombs, which led to the refrigerator and everything else outside. Ari, could you come on forward and make this announcement about what we can do with our dear friends, Food Not Bombs?
Hello, hello. First, since it is Diwali, Om Shri Lakshmi Mahadevi Namaha. Happy Diwali, everyone. Food Not Bombs, who brought us our fridge, they're going to be having a clothing swap this Saturday in our parking lot. It's really LGBTQ friendly. Great thing. So if you have any clothes you're trying to get rid of, instead of going to Goodwill, bring them to us. We'll start collecting them, and we'll make sure to get it out there so that they have some extra clothes to contribute. Should be a good time. So that's this Saturday. Do we have a time? No, I don't think we've been provided a time. This coming Saturday, It's usually between 10 and 12 that it starts, I believe. Bring the clothes here, and we'll collect them and get them ready for Saturday. All right, thank you. Oh, and for those of you who are part of my one-to-oneness, real quick, we are taking a 2-week hiatus. We're going to be saying that in a moment. But I do want to let you know there's a sheet back there that if you're still interested, please put on there what the best time is for you. We've been having scheduling conflicts, so we want to get a better time for that class to proceed. Thank you.
Has it been decided that you're going to be moving on to the Tao Te Ching? Yes. So I can't recommend this class highly enough. Ari has done a fantastic job with it. Meets on Thursday. We went through the Bhagavad Gita, Tao Te Ching, and Ram Dass. Be here now. We're just finishing a wonderful, wonderful class. Speaking of wonderful classes, oh my God, Pamela Smith has been facilitating all things mystical and metaphysical, which is both online and also here in the church on Wednesdays at 1:30 p.m. The people she is bringing in to speak about various aspects of mysticism and metaphysics. I mean, you go to Maui and spend megabucks for this, and it's right here. She's really done a fantastic job. The Eye of the Storm Spirit Circle will not be meeting on this coming Monday, but it will be meeting 1 week from Monday when we continue with the Eye of the Storm, Reverend Gary Simmons series. You are invited to a fundraising event for Unity in the Seven Hills at Five Below. The event will run from Friday, November 24th to the 30th. 10% of all purchases will tithe back to our community. Get in some gift shopping before the holidays are upon us. And if it's something which revolves around like Blaze Pizza or Five Below, who in this congregation has been really the champion of it. It has been Robin, and we thank you so much for all that you are doing. Go to Five Below for this. Thanksgiving is coming up, and of course we will have a Thanksgiving Day dinner here at 2 p.m. on the 23rd of November. There's a sign-up sheet in the back. Please sign up. We're asking people to bring dishes. The turkey's being supplied and stuff like that. Come one, come all. It will be a great time for all. As Ari just said, the Thursday meditation group in One-to-Oneness is taking a 2-week break. Are you going to be in the Macy's Thanksgiving Parade? No. You should be. Yes. This Wednesday, November 5th, my goodness, this is going to be the third new member class this year. Growing leaps and bounds. We are blessed. It's going to be on Zoom on November 15th at 7 p.m. There's a sign-up sheet in the back. Please feel free to sign up. We all are welcome. As I said, Reverend Lauri's workshop continues following the service. Really, she is an incredible facilitator. You won't want to miss it. And your input on this is really, really important. I have the feeling, remember Al Jolson, well, before our times, but I mean, if you, old movies or anything else, Al Jolson, the jazz singer, was the first talkie movie. And he looked out in the camera and said, you know, because people were amazed, talking pictures, he looked out and said, "You ain't seen nothing yet." I think in terms of unity in the Seven Hills, we ain't seen nothing yet. So it's going to be a good time. Our prayer chaplain is none other than our board president, worked Youth and Family Ministries today, our parking director, Sally Ingram will be our prayer chaplain. Come on up for individual prayer. If you're watching at home, like, comment, subscribe, click the bell icon for notifications. It's the easiest way to access our live stream. For those here in person, don't forget, as it were, to join us downstairs, as I mentioned. But the other thing which I would say, again, you're on Instagram, you're on Facebook, TikTok, whatever. If you see something that is put up, and a lot of good stuff we're putting up on social media, like it, send it, share it, put it on your homepage, or send it to people. I mean, this is some of the best ways. I mean, I wouldn't be in Unity if it wasn't for my friend Gordon. This was way before, social media. But it was Gordon who said to me, "I think I have the solution to our finding a congregation. It's Unity. Come on, join me." If it wasn't for Gordon, I don't know if I'd be here. Sometimes you doing that one-on-one with a person who you really feel Unity would work for them really is the ticket. Jim Rosemurgy, that great Unity minister at Unity, wrote a book by this title, "Even Mystics Have to Pay Bills." And we certainly do too, but we are so blessed by the support that we have had during the pandemic and post-pandemic period. Let's say this affirmation, and you know what? The affirmation is really true. Unity in the Seven Hills is abundantly blessed. Creative people are drawn to us. Divine ideas flow through us. Financial resources bless us. And we accomplish mighty works together. We are a tithing community. One of the things which came clear yesterday, it really did to me, is that one of the reasons I think we did so well during the pandemic, because even during the pandemic, unlike some churches which stopped tithing, we never did. And we remained true to those principles. Yes? Come on. There we go. You want so people can see.
Yeah, I want to turn around. I just want to say, we were here last year when you were here. And one of the things that, you're thanking people, I have to thank Bonnie Black. Bonnie. Because Bonnie, not only just Bonnie, but the music and everything else, you have come such a long, the band is absolutely, I was in Las Vegas, speaking in Unity of Las Vegas. Y'all got it going on like Vegas today. And I just want to say thank you all for always making us welcome, always receiving us, and always having the willingness to expand. You had Linda Dunn here and all those things. I just want to make a verbal announcement to thank you for the progress. And I'm glad to be affiliated. And I'm not a member, but I am a member. And so thank you for the opportunities. And I will hold you in a space of taking it to another level. Thank you so much. Ashe, ashe.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. In a moment, our greeters are going to, we're going to be one of my favorite songs, Something Wonderful, and a lot of wonderful is happening. But what we're going to have is greeters are going to have us come down. I know many of you give monthly or whatever, but come on down and your positive vibes, and prayers and thoughts really mean something. Stand by the unity candle, the Christ candle. Then these wonderful poppies, our kids made. Think about this in terms of what's going on in the world as a symbol. And also red. Red is the color of Dwale, so it's also a lot of red here. Take an affirmation. I mean, like the I Ching, I have found a lot of times that pulling, the affirmation out, and it was just the ticket. It was just what I, what I really needed to hear. And then we will be closing the service and singing and then going downstairs. So let's go for something wonderful.
Here we go. Something wonderful, something wonderful is happening to me right here, right now. I can feel it in my body, I can feel it in my soul, I can feel it in my heart, and it won't let go, no, it won't let go. All this love inside. We can let it shine out. Yes, we can. Something wonderful is happening to me right here, right now. I can feel it in my body, I can feel it in my soul, I can feel it in my heart, and it won't let go, no, it won't let go. All this love inside. We can let it shine out. Yes, we can. Something wonderful is happening to me right here, right now. I can feel it in my body, I can feel it in my soul, I can feel it in my heart, and it won't let go, no, it won't let go. All this love inside. We can let it shine out. Yes, we can. Something wonderful is happening to me right here, right now. I can feel it in my heart, and it won't let go, no, it won't let go. All this love inside. We can let it shine out. Yes, we can. Something wonderful is happening to me right here, right now. Yeah, man. I can feel it in my body, I can feel it in my soul, I can feel it in my heart, and it won't let go, no, it won't let go. All this love inside. We can let it shine out. Yes, we can. Something wonderful. So let's say the blessing of the gifts together. Divine love through me blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. United in mind, body, and spirit, I dedicate these gifts as they grow to bless our community, our neighborhood, and our world. Thank you, everybody, this morning, especially Lauri Guest for being with us. So thank you. Let's hear a little from the kids. Do you have the mic already?
Hear me?
Yep.
Yes.
Well, I usually work with the adults, and today I had the absolute joy and pleasure of working with the little ones and to look into their eyes and see the Christ in them. It was wonderful. Today, thanks to Crystal, she already had the activities. Today we did baskets of blessings getting ready for Thanksgiving, and each fruit is a fruit of the Spirit. Yes. So this is what we did today, and we are so grateful for these wonderful helpers. Thank you.
Let's close together with the peace song, holding that peace for this world. And then everybody will join us downstairs for some fellowship and some food and some fun. Yes, there is peace on earth, and yes, it begins with me.